Welcome to Shaping African Conversations. I am Lorna Irungu Macharia. Today I'm going to be talking about the drive behind the need to shape African conversations that's held by the Gina Din Group. Something has been happening in the business world. Actually, something has been happening globally. Everything is evolving. Over the last 15 years, business has slowly evolved. How we think about business, how we engage with business. This has been driven by globalization. It's also been driven by technology. In that, what has happened as consumers have changed their habits, how we consume, whether it is because of influence of technology or it's because of innovation around different sectors, businesses are having to evolve. And in this evolution, everyone's impacted. The public relations industry, or PR, advertising, media, is probably the one that's been impacted the most. And it's been impacted by two things. Because as the needs have changed, they've had to change how they do work. But also, as social media and technology has grown, there has been a fragmentation of that media space. No longer do we all crowd around a television set to get our daily news. No longer do we tune in for the news bulletin at 9 o'clock to get our news. We are now living in a 24/7 news cycle. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got Snapchat. We still have the guy at the corner who gives you your paper, who you look at. And we've got WhatsApp, we've got SMS, we've got mobile phones. With such a dramatic shift happening, how do you manage your information? How do you manage what goes out, how it goes out, when it goes out, and why it goes out? At this point, every single person with a cell phone can also be a broadcaster. Where does PR sit in all this? In the same way the world has drastically changed, as an industry, PR has had to evolve and evolve rapidly. All the trends suggest that in the next 10-15 years, we're going to see a huge blending. There's no longer going to be just PR. It's going to be merged with advertising, marketing, content creation, publication, data analysis, because all these things are going to impact messaging. They're going to impact when and why it's told, and they're going to impact how it's told. Here at Gina Din, we are looking at the environment that's coming up. We're looking at the changes that are rapidly happening and asking ourselves, how do we support our clients? What skill sets do we need to bring in to be able to deliver? We are looking at data analytics. We are looking at content creation. We are looking at repackaging information and how we share and tell those stories. This means a great understanding of the digital space, which is why I'm having this conversation on this platform. This means starting to understand what are the things that are being said and why are they being said. There's a huge difference between a publication and a platform. There's a conversation that needs to happen around who do we trust? Where are we getting our information? In the space where a paper is going to come out a day after the story has broken, is it still important to have this story in the paper? What does this mean for you as the head of a business if you're going through a crisis? It is daunting, but you know what the most exciting part about this is? Everything we need is available. There is a set of young, exciting, energized talent. And if you're not surrounding yourself with 20-year-olds, 25, under 30, you're not in the right place. So one, we are surrounding ourselves with young, smart, and very resilient young people. And we're not trying to hunker them down or tie them down. No, we want them to give us what they can and to be able to help us come up with solutions that will fit in this new emerging market. But there's also, with youth, you also need experience. And so we're going to rely also on the lessons we've learned, on the lessons built over 20 years to create this business. Because in the midst of all this, we still cannot throw away what the traditional media and traditional platforms provide. They provide stability. They provide a sense of trust, a sense of knowing and anchoring. They are the shoulders on which you're going to build everything else. And so here is the crossroads we are at as a business. We've got the experience that Gina Din brings on the table. with her work and her building a business. I am looking into the future. I am looking to bring on the young, the exciting, the dynamic people. I am looking to bring in the people that we as a continent need to bring in, because they are the ones. We keep saying the youth are the future. No, they're the present. They're here. They're running things. Now the question is, do you know they're running things, or do you still think that their time hasn't come? I am very clear. They are running things. And so I am surrounding myself with them. I am listening to them. And on top of that, I'm hearing them, because it's not always the same thing. And over the next couple of weeks, months, I hope as we continue to share these stories, you're going to begin to see the role of the young people, the role that they play, and also how we start bringing them into business decisions, business conversations, policy discussions. I hope that gave you pause and gave you something to think about. Please subscribe to the channel. I would love to hear from you. So please subscribe to the channel. Let me know if there's something you'd like me to tackle. But on my next video, I will be talking about something that I'm very passionate about, and that is trust. Stay tuned.